Hello peoples, Power here to review the RKF Kamen Rider Blades, King Lion Daisenki. Nope, that's not correct. The mode change RKF, Kamen Rider Blades, King Lion Daisenki. Gosh. So this is the RKF of Blades, King Lion Daisenki. As seen here, there's a picture of the form. Here we have, the two modes. Here we have the entire lineup. Why can't I say entire anymore? And teaches or shows you how to transform it. So let's get this over with. So here we have Blades out, and just looking at it overall, it's pretty interesting, as he's mostly cast in his dark blue with blue outlines, essentially, like light blue outlines, which I appreciate. It's honestly probably the kind of shade of, it's like, I love the shade of blues within this. Then you have the King Lion booster on the arm, and then you have the claws of the King Lion. You have the helmet right here, which is like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say like cut up, but like, it has the lines and such. Sadly, they're just black and not like highlighted. But other than that, you got the cannons, and then the back, which technically the claws are the only color. And yeah, so articulation is similar to Saber. Just gonna keep those off. It's similar to Saber. He can look all the way, but he can't, because the shoulder piece is hindering it. And then his head is not on a ball joint because of transformation reasons. So he can like bob his head very far and such. Yeah, it's like essentially on like a peg or something. It's not the typical ball jointed head. The arm, again, you have to like kind of like move it down just a bit to then move it. And then the cannon, obviously, you can rearrange. And then you move this forward if you want to move it up like such. Obviously, swivel such. Then rotate the hand. Obviously, this hand is unusable because of the fact it's used for the King Lion booster. Obviously, just like Dragon Ignite, you can move the skirt pieces around. Kick to the side, kick forward. You can kick back, and then this one, obviously, because of transformation, you can actually kick or bend this both directions. But I do like how they actually managed to make this look natural, and the ball joint there. So yeah, that's simply the articulation. And the front skirt piece does move, but obviously it's not removable like the Saber Wonder Combo set, because this thing cannot change forms. Accessories, technically, like I took off before, so you have the back fins that you have to apply, and they just don't like sticking on the back. Like, they're just not great. I like how what they're cast in. They're on like sparkly navy blue plastic. So as you can still not see, I apologize, but essentially you just plug them in like so, they literally just stick in there from friction, and like they will fall off on their own, or if you like, you hit it up too much, they'll fall. It's really annoying. Anyways, again, accessories. Obviously, we have the Suisei Nagare cast in the plastic of King Lion, and they still bothered to color in the Seiken. Then, unlike for most of the sword driver riders, they come with a sword driver with the Seiken loaded in, and again, while it's cast in the plastic of King Lion, they actually did bother to paint the bottom of the sword driver so that it's accurate. And then, because obviously the belt here, obviously this is removed the same as the Wonder Combo Dragon Ignite set. But obviously this is still essentially the same piece, just without the Seiken. So sadly, again, Saber doesn't come with this accessory, but he already had enough. And plus, like, it's cool for like the option if you want to do. It's, however, it is at the end a pointless accessory. So that's essentially the whole point of it. Essentially, obviously, you want to mimic him pulling the Seiken out. But I will just set this off to the side. And have him hold the Nagare, which I'll say he definitely holds his Seiken a lot better than Saber. I feel like Saber holds his kind of like not straight. But yeah, that would be it. However, obviously Blades has a gimmick, to which obviously to resemble the gimmick for King Lion, which is the fact he can transform into a lion. You can actually do that with this figure. It's a thing. So, this is going to be a thing. So what you want to do, you actually do want to keep like, see, that's what I thought. I thought like you switch out the belts for the sake of to transform into King Lion, but they don't even give you a separate belt for that, which is funny. But essentially, I guess I'll start from here. I want to start from like folding the head up like so, and then you want to flip the visor up completely, and then you take the chest piece and then you push it back until the visor covers the top of the King Lion face. So now you have this, and now you simply just want to bend. You want to bend his arms like so and fold the front claws, and then take the legs and bend them forward like so. And again, need to peg that back. And jeez, there you go. Actually, no, that's not it. The last thing you want to do is to slide the handle of the Nagare into the mouth of King Lion. And I don't know which way I should try to get this, but let's try to make it look dynamic. There you go with King Lion. It's interesting for sure. Like it's interesting that they're able to do this, definitely. I think it's I think it's kind of comparable to not really. I think Brave Dragon is honestly still probably more creative. But like it's interesting. I honestly still never really I never really understood the entire like point of Blades transforming into a lion. But I think it's done all right. It's just that these parts really like falling apart and it's annoying. But then like I don't know, essentially like it's just kind of not. I don't know why you would keep him like this. I just don't have anything to say about this. It's just kind of like a thing. And then just to revert it back, like the thing is that I like the blank chest. That's like impressive for me for some reason. But like other than that, not really much else. Like, because I feel like the most transforming you do is just within the head. Because I think that's actually pretty interesting. And the last thing I'll do before we get to final thoughts. How much times did I have to like reapply these? Because I forgot about this before doing the transformation, but because he's standing right side. But here's Dragon Ignite. These two suits never appeared together, like fighting together. They fought each other, but not fight together. So I don't know what happened, because there was a scan that they fought together or they transformed together, but it never happened. So like, because everyone always brings up like, oh, like where's the clearly Photoshop uh scene of 02 versus Arc 1, and it's just like no one's bringing up this. And this is what I mean by like how like Saber and Blades hold their Seikens. You can tell like Saber's is a kind of bit more curved than Blades. But other than that, like these two figures, like obviously they complement each other very well. But I can definitely, I guess jumping into final thoughts, I can definitely say this is a lot. Like Dragon Ignite is a more solid figure. So, my final thoughts overall on King Lion Daisenki. He's fine. My biggest issue with this figure is just handling him. He feels like a mess. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but he's like a mess to like deal with because of the fact that I just feel like you can't really do too much with him and such, because like I just feel like he's not really a figure that's not meant to be played as much, because I feel he's so like finicky. And it's like really weird that I feel like that with this figure. It's kind of why for like this, I'm not gonna like pose him in anything because like I don't think he has iconic poses. I think he just looks the best standing still. But it's like it's even like I can't even get him to like stand properly. He looks hunched down every time I try to just make him like stand like this. And so like I'm just conflicted essentially. It's like I got this for off of Mandarake for 15, so the same price as Slash, and that's why I recommend getting this for. But again, like what I said in the previous review, I just get the RKF. You don't have to deal with the transformation gimmick. You'll get more proper colors. Excuse me, and like you know, you get a lot more love out of that figure than this corporate thing. So, like, this is like the, I don't know, this figure just makes me like conflicted because it's like it's not bad. It's too finicky to handle, and I just don't want to bother with it. Essentially, it's just because I don't know. It's like because it's not even that like I'm fearing that it's gonna break off like the Hybrid Rise Zero one. It's just like I think it's just because like I just feel like it's too cluttered of a figure because there's so much moving parts, and it's like I feel like it's not gonna stick together. Even though I should feel like that with this thing, but this thing feels heavily solid and such, and feels like all in one, like an all-in-one figure. However, the all-in-one figure, I feel like it's gonna fall apart on me. I find that extremely weird. But, and also the pictures make it look, like, it makes it look off. But, man, like, even after just handling that, I don't know. I don't like handling this figure, I guess. This is power. No, leave your people. Bye. Um, Rip Hoju Senki. Hoju Senki was the one that killed the RKF one.